going on to all my fitness heads out there? Um, Looking to get in shape, looking for some advice, looking for any tips or anything that you can do. I know summer's over, but that does not mean that you stop working out. I'm bringing you this question and answer video because a lot of people requested it. A lot of people want to know how I got to where I'm at right now. So what I'm going to do is make a quick little video and basically let you know things that have worked for me, things that haven't worked for me, and answer. I'll pick 5 questions. I pick 5. I get questions every day, so I can only add and narrow it down to 5. And 5 that I think that's can really help out a lot of people. So here we go. Questions 1 through 5. Question number 1: how do I get food to stick? I'm trying to gain weight. Basically, they want to know what they need to eat to gain weight. First off, the age-old rule is to take in more calories than you burn. That's what everybody will tell you. That's the very first thing that anybody with any little bit of knowledge will tell you, that you need to take in more calories than you burn. But it gets deeper than that. You don't want to be eating pizza and a lot of processed foods and things like that, and you wonder why you don't gain weight. The thing is, you need to make sure you're eating healthier foods at that calorie consumption. You need to make sure you're eating a nice breakfast, a nice lunch, and a nice dinner with snacks mixed well in there if you want to gain weight. Say if you're a guy like myself, I need 2,200 calories a day to maintain what I have now. So if you're trying to gain, you maybe need to add a couple hundred more calories per day if you want to gain weight. Gaining weight is a very, very slow process. It took me 3 years, which is really fast for somebody to gain 60 pounds. I graduated high school at 140 pounds. A lot of you who know me know how skinny I was, how people used to talk about me all the time because I was like, ridiculously skinny. So yeah, so basically in that sense, you need to make sure that you're eating under portion control and that you're having the right kind of calories in your diet, as well as protein. A lot of people don't like to have protein in their diet, but if you want to gain lean body mass or you want to gain any sort of weight, animal protein or any kind of protein, no matter what meal you have, is the best way to do it. I can't stress it enough. A lot of people don't want protein. They think they're going to be big and nasty, or they don't like the taste of protein. You can have protein in many different forms. You don't need to have a protein shake, but you need to make sure, if you're not going to have a protein shake, have some kind of meat that has protein, that's higher protein. Or, maybe, or you do like shakes, or you like smoothies. You can have a protein smoothie, anything. Eating, all natural peanut butter. You need to make sure with each meal that you're getting some source of protein. And the general rule of thumb is you need to have, I believe it is 2 grams of protein for every pound you weigh if you want to gain weight. So put that into your perspective. Some people think it's a pound and a half for every pound of weight that you may weigh. But if you want to put a solid number to it, just do 2 pounds. For every pound, you need 2 grams of protein. So, looking at your protein, some stuff is only 8 or 9 grams of protein. So, you need to make sure that you follow these things, these simple things, put it in order, and you will start to see yourself slowly gain some nice weight. Question number 2: can I work out too much? Absolutely. Some people will go crazy in the gym, say they've been in there for 2.5 hours. Well, I personally never work out more than an hour 15, and that's when I have a lot of stuff to do that day. For the most part, my workouts are 45 minutes to an hour, and that's being completely honest. I do a lot of supersetting and things like that, but can you work out too much? Absolutely. There is a point to where you have to realize that your recovery time is just as important as the time you put in the gym. You need to kind of take that as serious as your weightlifting. Your rest. You have muscle that you have just built, or that you have just completely torn apart, and for you to want to go and lift weights or something like that and keep tearing them, you never allow yourself time to rebuild. That's the most important part, to tear down the muscle, rebuild it. That's how you get bigger. That's how you get stronger. If you keep tearing down something, what's going to happen? Exactly. Question number 3: do I take supplements? No, not really. The only thing that I really take is I have pre-workouts, because I do a lot of running throughout the day, and that extra kick really holds the edge when you're in the weight room. So I do take a pre-workout, and I have a protein shake after I get through working out. That's pretty much all I take. Sometimes in my protein shake I'll put glutamine, but you need some protein after you work out to help, speedy recovery for your muscles. But as far as supplements go, that's all I really need. I don't really need nothing else. I eat, I get all my vitamins and stuff from the food that I consume throughout the day. So as far as supplements go, a pre-workout and a post-workout protein shake is all I really need to get through a workout. A lot of people want to know my favorite exercises. Exercises to get abs and all that, which is question 5. We're not going to get into that yet. But my favorite exercises probably would be, I like the bench press, obviously, because it works out several different muscles. I do bench press no matter what routine I'm doing. I always make sure I got an incline, decline, or a flat bench press in my routine somewhere throughout the week, just because it works out multiple body parts at one time, and that's how you really start to see mass gains throughout your whole entire body instead of just isolating one muscle and working on it. Squatting. I hate squatting, but I will never stop squatting. Squats and building strong legs, well, leg workouts in general, but squatting is probably the most important workout you can do. It works more than just your legs. If you want to help get a little bit of edge on your bench, do some squats. You wonder why your core's not showing up that well? Do some squats. You want to be faster, quicker, do some squats. Squats works the entire body. Just think of it as a house or anything that needs foundation. Your legs are your foundation. You're using your legs all day, every day. You need a strong foundation if you're going to build anything on it. So remember, hit those legs. And your grand finale for question number 5 is, how can I get some abs? Yo, Steve, man, ain't no homo, bro, but I'm trying to get that chest, man. How do I get them abs looking like that, man? I get this question, man, it's ridiculous the amount of times I've been asked about how to get abs. I will tell you the number 1 rule is the abs are made in the kitchen. What you eat is a direct reflection of how your abs are going to look. We all are born with a set of abs, but you have layers of fat over it. How do you shed that fat? By what you eat. You can't spot removal. You can't do anything like exercises that's going to just shred fat in that area. People that come to the gym and do 1,000 crunches, look at their stomach, see if they got. I've seen people come in and do the most rigorous ab workouts, and then they go to the locker room, tell them to take their shirt off, and they got a beer belly. They have a very strong core, oh yes, but for appearance wise, it doesn't look like it at all. And that's pretty much it. All I wanted this video to do was to answer questions. I wasn't trying to get into in depth with these questions. If you have something that you want to know how to get abs, if I want you to make a video on just abs, make a video on just how to get you up bigger arms, workout routines, foods that you should and shouldn't eat. If you have any questions like that, hit me up. On Twitter. That's where I'm on the most. It's at @clutch_noob. Yes, I am a noob. That is a clutch with a K. So at @clutch_noob. Hit me up on Twitter. At me, send me some DMs. If you have some questions, maybe I'll post a video on here about whatever you really want. I have questions because I've tried it all. So it's up to you. It's up to you if you want to put in the work now. You see my pictures. You see them. Take hard work to get there. It took a lot of focus and a lot of dedication. So if you're up for it, I'm here to help you. I'm not somebody who's money hungry. Don't really care. All I want is people to have better lives anyways. So it's your boy Clutch. Check it out.